Walruses are large, marine mammals that live in the Arctic Ocean and subarctic seas of the northern hemisphere. They are the third largest pinniped species, after the two elephant seals. Walruses are characterized by their large size, thick blubber, long tusks, and grayish skin. Walruses can grow up to 3.6 meters long and weigh up to 2,000 kilograms. Males are significantly larger than females. Walruses have a thick layer of blubber that helps them to stay warm in the cold Arctic water. The blubber can make up to 50% of their body weight. Both male and female walruses have tusks. The tusks can grow up to 1 meter long and are used for digging for food, fighting, and helping to haul themselves out of the water. Walruses have grayish skin that is covered in short, coarse hair. The skin on their backs is wrinkled and folds over their shoulders. Walruses are social animals and live in groups called herds. Herds can range in size from a few individuals to several thousands. Walruses are very vocal animals and use a variety of sounds to communicate with each other. These sounds include snorts, grunts, and bellows. Walruses are herbivores and their diet consists mainly of clams, mussels, and other bottom-dwelling invertebrates. They also eat fish, seaweed, and berries. Walruses use their tusks to dig for food on the seabed. They can stay underwater for up to 20 minutes while they are feeding. Walruses often haul out onto ice floes or beaches to rest. They do this to avoid predators, to mate, and to give birth. Walruses migrate seasonally. In the summer, they move to the Arctic Ocean to feed. In the winter, they move to the subarctic seas to give birth and raise their young. Climate change is causing the Arctic sea ice to melt, which is making it more difficult for walruses to find food and haul themselves out of the water. Walruses were once hunted extensively for their ivory tusks. Hunting is now prohibited in most parts of the Arctic, but walruses are still hunted illegally in some areas. Oil and gas development is a threat to walruses because it can contaminate their food and habitat. Oil spills can also disrupt walruses' communication and behavior. Walruses are currently listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. The main threats to walruses are climate change, hunting, and oil and gas development. Things you can do to help walruses. Reduce your carbon footprint to help slow climate change. Support organizations that are working to protect walruses. Educate others about the threats to walruses. Choose products that are not made from walrus ivory. Walruses are fascinating and important animals. By taking steps to help them, we can ensure that they continue to play a vital role in the Arctic ecosystem for many years to come. Walruses are one of the few mammals that can walk on land on all fours. Walruses are very social animals and they often play together. Walruses are very vocal animals and they use a variety of sounds to communicate with each other. Walruses are very protective of their young and they will often fight to defend their calves. Walruses can live for up to 40 years in the wild. Walruses were once a major source of ivory for humans. Walruses are still hunted illegally in some parts of the Arctic. Walruses are an important part of the Arctic ecosystem. They help to keep the population of clams and other invertebrates in check. Walruses are also a food source for polar bears, orcas, and other predators.